Hi, everyone. It's Shannon. I'm excited to have another guided meditation with you. Today, I'm really happy to introduce you to a beautiful morning practice that I would encourage you to try. You can try it, well, now, and then I would suggest if you enjoy it, that you put a little note by your alarm clock or your nightstand or whatever, so you can remember to do it tomorrow morning. But the reason why I think it's so beautiful, well, there are many reasons, but one reason is that the typical person has their alarm go off rather than waking up naturally. And there's some necessity to that. We have to get to a job or somewhere or help our kids or whatever your life is. Um, but then sometimes we'll lay there and hit snooze for a while, or we'll just kind of drag ourselves out of bed, or we might leap out of bed and get busy and hurry and jump in the shower and grab a cup of coffee and it's go, 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 get started with a hectic day, even if you jump out of bed to meditate. But I've learned two practices that remind me to slow down while I'm still in bed and just even take a few minutes. Now, I can't say that I do this for 11 minutes in the morning because I do my 11-minute meditation once I get up. But what I'm going to teach you is something you can do for just a moment or two or a few minutes every morning. So the first practice is to wake up and say to yourself, "Good morning, I love you." And I feel terribly that I can't think of the woman's name from this book, but there's a book with that title, and I'll have to put it in the link underneath this meditation on YouTube. But it's a wonderful book that I read recently, and this is her practice, and she has a lovely story of how she comes to that practice. But to wake up and to say to yourself, "I love you," and even if at first you're like, "Well, that's kind of weird," or "I don't love myself," maybe you're struggling with self-concept, which pretty much everybody does at different times, or feeling self-worthy or good enough, and so it might feel disingenuous to say that to yourself. But the beauty of it is, if you stick with that practice and continue to wake up and just place your hands over your heart while you're still lying in bed and just say, "Good morning." You can say your name. "Good morning. I love you." It's going to start sinking in that that is true and that it's not egoic or vanity or egocentrism or narcissism. It is healthy. It's wise. I mean, if we all loved who we are in a beautiful, soulful way, our world would be very different. So then the second practice that I do, and in teaching you this, I'm like, I need to do this every morning because I do it kind of sporadically. But I learned this from an intuitive, a medical intuitive who lives in Florida when I was going through some physical healing issue. Um, and I was in a lot of physical pain, was that to just run your hands down your body from your head to your toes. It doesn't have to take long, and just say thank you to your body. Say thank you to your physical vessel, that gets you through all this life, because typically we can get frustrated with our body. If we have a cold, we're dang it, I've got a runny nose and I've got this headache and I'm sick of it. And we want to fight against something when our body's actually communicating to us, to slow down or to move differently. So maybe, if you have a sore knee, it's saying we need to attend to this knee. There's something going on, or maybe attend to our diet. And so what we generally do is get frustrated when our body isn't working exactly how we want it to, instead of thanking our body and being really appreciative of everything it does for us and then listening to it. So even though we're not lying in bed, I'm going to walk you through this practice in today's meditation, and we will, like always, meditate for 11 minutes, even though this practice can take a minute if you want it to. So let's get started. I hope you really enjoy it. And I'm going to get my timer up. And here we go. So start with tuning into your breath. Really, really feel that oxygen entering your body. Really feel the carbon dioxide leaving your body. On every exhale, relax a little bit more. Breathe at your own rate. Don't follow any kind of rhythm or even my voice or my inhalations or exhalations. Just follow your body. Honor what is comfortable for you. And you will probably find that your breathing slows and deepens. And that is one thing our bodies want. Your body, my body, they want us to slow down everything, but especially our breath. Just take this time. This is a gift. You can afford 11 minutes to just be, to slow down and focus on your breath. Any time that you think, I don't have time to meditate, means that you really, really need to meditate. There's a joke that says if you don't have 5 minutes to meditate, that means you need an hour. We live in a culture that really teaches us to go and go and go, and it really is not healthy. So as you focus on your breathing and you focus on relaxing your body, know that you're doing something really, really good for your body, mind, emotions, and spirit. Even if you have a mile-long to-do list today, you have time for this, and it will benefit the rest of your day. So relax in this moment while we're together and just be. Do a scan from your body, from your head to your toes, or your toes to the top of your head. And just be sure everything is relaxed. No tension, none in your jaw or your shoulders, your hands, your feet, everything's relaxed. Your eyes are closed gently, or they're slightly open, looking at something just a couple of feet in front of you, softly gazing. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to repeat that statement, I love you, to yourself. You can say good morning or good afternoon or just simply I love you. You can include your name or not. Some things you could do are you could imagine you're looking in the mirror. You could place your hand or both of your hands over your heart and really connect with your heart chakra, with your heart's rhythm. You could kind of wrap your hands around you so you're giving yourself a little hug. You can imagine looking at yourself as a small child, as a little girl or a little boy. Have an image of yourself from when you were 3 or 4 or 5 years old and say to yourself, I love you. Even if it feels odd or disingenuous, repeat that statement. I'm going to sit quietly and then we'll do the second step. You might notice that your mind or your ego wants to pull away from this statement. It's an expression we typically give to other people, but try to stay with that statement. If your mind tries to pull you away with thoughts or this is silly or this is dumb or anything, just let those thoughts float away. Let them fade away and focus on those words. I love you. Take a deep breath, real slow, deep breath, and exhale real completely. And in a moment, I'm going to have you try the second practice, and that is to just move down or around your body and say thank you. Thank you for whatever that area of your body brings you. Your eyes, they allow you to see. They allow you to see the people you love, to see the beauty of your environment and nature. Your hands allow you to write and to hug people and to hold hands. Think of your organs, your heart, how grateful you are to it that it continues beating strongly and pumping the blood in your body. Your nerves allow you to feel everything. Don't be shy about any aspect of your body because every aspect, every inch of your body has served you. Even if you have an area of pain where you're in chronic pain or something that you're healing, to say thank you to that area. Even thank you that the pain is helping me to learn and that you're ready to release the pain. You're ready to let it go. You want to learn from what your body's trying to teach you. So I'm going to again leave you in quiet and just move around your body however you see fit. Actually, laying your hand on different areas of your body helps, and just say thank you. A couple more deep breaths. And as I mentioned earlier, if this felt good to you, even just a little bit good, I encourage you to put a note by your nightstand or your alarm clock and just take, even though we took 11 minutes, just take a minute or two to do this every morning, telling yourself that you love yourself, thanking your body for everything your body does for you. Again, it's so natural for us to think negatively about ourselves. It's so natural for us to get frustrated when our body isn't working the way we want it to be or looking the way we want it to look. So, to start our day on a really high note of appreciation and love is really, really powerful. So, I hope you'll try it some more. It's a beautiful way to start your day, and I hope it really blesses your life. So as you take another deep breath and start to wiggle your fingers and toes, move your body. And unless you're going to continue meditating as even after this call ends, and if you're ready to end, then just slowly open your eyes. Bring your awareness back to your environment. Maybe even smile. You just did a great thing for your body and your mind and your spirit and your emotions, everything. I hope that you have a really wonderful day, and I look forward to connecting with you hopefully tomorrow again.